I spend a lot of time signing petitions that get sent to my representative, and basically regarding things about not stripping away the social safety net, but more often dealing with conserving wildlife, not allowing the industry to poison us, not stripping away clean air regulations, clear water regulations, stuff like this, stuff that deals directly with the ecology and our ability to live in an environment that is not toxic to us. And of course, my representative, who is a Republican that was elected during the Tea Party uprising to vote the bums out, spends a lot of time auto-generating responses to my letters and the petitions I sign, basically stating that the environment is very important to him, and that since he is a outdoorsman who enjoys hunting and fishing, that he understands the importance of keeping a clean environment and managing our natural resources in a responsible manner. But he also includes generally a paragraph talking about how big government regulations are hurting our economy, and at this time we can't afford to have any more regulations on any industries or businesses, because that will hurt the economy and cost us jobs. Now, this is the same guy that voted against several job bills that went through, so he doesn't give a shit about jobs. And I would also argue that he really doesn't give a shit about the ecology, our natural resources, or our ability to stay healthy. It's plain to see he's gotten a lot of lobbying money since he's gotten into office. He runs around, does a lot of stuff that most people couldn't afford to do. And usually it's under the disguise of invigorating industry and creating jobs and removing regulations. Well, of course this pisses me off every time I see this, because he's basically telling me I hunt and fish, so fuck your hippie ways. I'm gonna do what I want to anyway, and they'll still vote me in because everybody around here is a stupid hick and they don't know better anyway. So I see this a lot, though, this conservative talking point that if you're a hunter or a fisherman, you somehow understand the intricate mechanizations and underpinnings that control and influence the environment in different ecological niches, that somehow if you've killed several deer a year and catch a bunch of fish, that you understand what's best for the environment, more so than some elitist scientist or biologist, so to say. And this really pisses me off, because these people really do not understand. Well, they may understand. They may. But they don't give a shit about the environment. They don't care about the fact that living next to unregulated coal plants will give children various types of cancer, not to mention what it does for adults. We don't get to have socialized health care or a public option to deal with our health problems, but they want to deregulate these industries that cause more asthma, more lung cancer, all these various types of cancer and illnesses and conditions that are brought on from living in a toxic environment. It does no good to create jobs if you can't work those jobs because you're dying in a cancer ward. It does no good to create jobs for people that have to quit their jobs to stay home and take care of their sick children. Jobs are very important for people's ability to get along with life and to do what they need to and afford the things that they need to and try to scrape out health care in this broken system that we have. But jobs are not the be-all, end-all. You can't put a price on a human life, and we shouldn't be allowed to. This idea that deregulating an industry to drive profits up is worth sacrificing the health and the lives of people within your district is evil. It's downright fucking evil. So, I'm sure many other people like myself that live in these red states and deal with these yokel country boy types of representatives that are taking massive payoffs from industry have to deal with this on a weekly basis, depending on how many letters you write to your Congress critters, how many petitions that you sign. I'm sure many of you have to deal with this. Thank you for your opinion, but fuck off type of response. And I know there's not really anything that we can do to fight it outright. Living in such a red state as the one I do, everybody is so scared to death over misinformation, dealing with Obama and liberals and all this stuff. They can't even explain any of the bills that they don't like. They just chalk it up to, I don't like the lies that the liberals give us. They do no research. They take their information spoon-fed from the fear box known as television. And so there's no way we can fight this outright. It's just something we end up having to deal with. The one thing that we can do is try to influence people on a daily basis, educate them a little bit here and there, and try to disguise it as something other than evil, liberal, socialist talking points or whatever, Fox News tells them talk like that is. But yeah, I'm a little bit off track here, but the basic point of the whole video here is that hunting and fishing does not give you a degree in environmental sciences and doesn't give you the right or the ability to make decisions regarding the environment and the subsequent effects the industry has on your voter base. So to people who send out those types of letters, I'd just like to give a hearty fuck you to them. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, feel free to share your comments and insights. Thank you.